Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. Sprinkle, sprinkle, everyone. I don't usually go live this time or this day, but I thought I would go live to say hello and also to let you guys know that the new book is out, Sprinkle, Sprinkle. Y'all go ahead and get that. It is in the comments linked at the top and it's pinned, and I'm going to link it again right here. It's on Amazon. So y'all make sure to go get the new book, Sprinkle, Sprinkle. I hope y'all like it. You can either get it in paperback or hardcover. No, it's not on audio, and no, it's not in ebook form. So you're going to have to get the physical copy. Thank y'all, everyone who made that possible. I hope you guys love the book. I did post it on my community section, so you guys can go check that link out too if you want to get it later. Also, I'm going to have it later on in the description, but right now it's in the comments and on the community section. If you are on the Patreon, you already probably saw it yesterday. So thank y'all for supporting Sprinkle, Sprinkle. So today we're going to be talking about date rich, wealthy men and don't make these mistakes, because that was one of the topics that one of the members suggested. So thank you, whoever member suggested that topic. Oh, Kita, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. So what we need to know is when you're dating somebody, no matter if they're rich or not, you need to treat them normally. Okay. And I don't know what normal means to most of you ladies, but you need to treat them like you treat every other guy, except treat them as if they are providers, because that's typically what they have the potential to become. So you treat them as if you already know that they're going to provide. That's all you have to do. And you don't assume that they're going to do the worst. You assume that they're going to do the best because they also have those means. Okay. Oh, Nick, sprinkle, sprinkle. So instead of assuming they're not going to come through, they're not going to do what they said, or you assume that they are. Okay. So when you go out, say, I just want to thank you in advance for, treating me so well this evening and treating me to this wonderful evening that we're about to embark upon. And, you're so sweet. So I know we're going to have a good time. So always know that your provider or the guy that you're dating is able to provide, and treat them as if they're able to provide. Because if you expect anything less, that's the vibe you're going to give off. And that's how you're going to start feeling and acting around them. And they're going to start to feel weird about it. And they're not going to feel like you even deserve, or you think you deserve to have the things that, are to come. You just treat them like normal, regular people with lots of optimism towards being provided for. That's literally it. Don't talk too much about whatever it is that you're doing financially. Keep the conversation light and fun, because these guys probably are tired of talking business. They're tired of talking money, and you're not one of their coworkers. You're a lady. Okay. So as a woman, you're supposed to be that softer side and allowing people, when you go out on a date, allowing people to feel comfortable, like you're out for fun. It's social hour. Don't always talk about stuff that people are, talking about at their jobs or at work or on the news. You're supposed to be the fun, recreational, outlet when you go out on a date. Okay. So keep it light and don't get too intoxicated on these dates, because if these guys are wealthy and they entertain a lot of people, or a lot of people know who they are, they don't want to be seen out with someone super drunk or tipsy or falling over themselves. So you have to be able to maintain your composure when it comes to drinking alcohol. Okay. Now, I know some of these guys probably get drunk themselves, but still you want to maintain your level of, sobriety in their presence. It doesn't matter. Okay. And also, don't bring up your past trauma. Don't bring up stuff that they don't care about and don't want to hear about. Okay. Leave that for your journals or your therapist. Okay. Don't think everyone is your journal, your therapist, your dumping ground, or, all of that, because they're not. They don't care. I promise you. They're there because you look good and they want to be seen out in public with you and they want to get to know you and eventually try to get to sleep with you. Keep this in your mind. Okay? Keep this in your mind. And you need to act accordingly because some of y'all be overstepping your bounds, thinking y'all are going to be wifey, thinking y'all are, going to trauma bond with some dude. They don't care. Okay, I'm trying to help y'all. When y'all get out on these dates, y'all forget everything. That's why I tell y'all to write it down, strategically plan it out, because and that's why I wrote the book Sprinkle Sprinkle, because some of y'all need daily reminders on how to get this money and stop acting stupid. Okay. Oh, Celeste, Sprinkle Sprinkle, how you doing? Because a lot of y'all get in dumb mode when y'all get around men. It's like, okay, I don't know what to do now. Okay, this is what you do. You focus on the task at hand. Whatever your goal is for that evening, make sure you accomplish it. Is it getting to date 2? Is it getting him to tell you that he's going to, do this and this and that, or take you shopping? Is it to get to, him to start feeling sorry for you so that eventually he can offer you money? Whatever the goal is, that's what you need to accomplish. You don't need to be figuring out if this is the future husband or whatever. If he has money, all of the potentials with money are future husbands. Okay. You need to get through the first day. So stop thinking too ahead and focus at the task at hand when it comes to wealthy men. And don't treat them like they're better than you. Okay. Treat them as if they are better than the guys that you passed over to date them. Okay. Let me repeat that. Treat them better than the guys that you turned down in order to date them. So say, for example, if some guy asks you for your number and asks you out on a date, but you could tell that they didn't have enough to provide you with or go on the type of date that you wanted to, don't treat them as if they are those people. Treat them as if they're going to do everything you need them to do and have the best date ever. So treat them as if they've already taken you out on the best date. Okay. Because they will if you act like you are expecting it and appreciate it. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't talk about, the prices of stuff. Don't act like everything is super expensive. Don't act like you don't know, how to act when you go to a nice place. Okay. Study ahead of time, go to the place ahead of time, look at things ahead of time, look at stuff online, how, the restaurant looks or wherever y'all are going on the date. Get some background information, look at the dress code before you go. If nobody's in stacked platform stilettos and bodycon dresses with patterns and giant earrings, don't wear it. Okay. Look for the pictures online of the restaurant where they have events or where they have dinner. They'll always have people in there and you can see the dress and you can also look up the dress code. Okay. So don't dress outside of the comfort zone of people that usually, are associated with wealth. So don't be dressed ratchet, basically. Okay. Another thing is keep your mind on what it is you are saying. Don't start rambling off into something stupid that makes no sense. Keep talking about him so he can talk about himself more and more, because they like to talk about themselves. They like to brag. They like to feel how great and special that they are. And they like to tell other people about it. So all you need to do is listen and gather information so that you can better relate to them later. Okay. When single, get what? I can't remember. Okay, anyway. So yes, you're going to be dressing classy, going to classier places, dealing with people that are probably either more educated or more driven, because a lot of wealthy people aren't, college grads or, they never attended an Ivy League school. A lot of them just had their own way of making money. They're entrepreneurs, da, 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 da. So you don't have to always know exactly what they're talking about. You just need to smile, understand it enough to engage in polite conversation. You can be smart yourself, but what I've often learned is that when you are smarter than the guy, or when you act like you're smarter than the guy, they feel like they can't impress you. So this is why so many women act dumb, even though they know better or know more. The reason that a lot of ladies act dumb around certain types of men is because they want the men to feel like they have to help them and they have to give them more. They have to do more for this person because they don't know as much. Okay, so when I say play dumb, it's very easy to not be stupid, but don't overstep by either correcting them or, you know, outdoing them intellectually until maybe later on when y'all are in a relationship and he obviously knows you're smarter than him and now he's okay with it. Okay. But keep it a secret until it's too late. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And a lot of the dusties that are in here, y'all, we don't care. Y'all, if y'all had money, y'all wouldn't even be making the statements that y'all are making. Women like men with money. Women have money and women like men with money so they can spend it on them. They don't like broke dudes that are afraid to show a woman that they are provider material. And we don't care, okay? Y'all are the target. Y'all are so broke, nobody even cares you exist. So go do what y'all do. We don't care. Y'all aren't on the radar. Get out of here. You're not on the radar, literally. We don't care about your opinion. You're broke. You're not spending no money. So why should we care? Okay. Uh-oh, Rebecca Sprinkle Sprinkle, how to get wealthy men to approach in public. Now remember, wealthy men aren't like these dussies in here. They're not going to approach anything moving that look like they have shelter. Okay. So first of all, when a wealthy man approaches you, they have to really like you. You have to be worth crossing the room for, and you have to be interesting enough for them to take a chance on getting rejected in public. That means you have to look good, know you're all that, and have plenty options. Okay. And they're not always going to approach because a lot of times they're either meeting someone or they're not in the mood to socialize. And sometimes if they are, they're going to watch and see who you interact with first before they even try to approach. What kind of guy are you going to entertain? Are you going to entertain that dusty over there? Or are you picky? How easy is it to get to you? So keep that in mind. If you're used to men not approaching, if you're used to a bunch of dusties approaching, you remember this is not the same game. Okay. What size were you when I met my husband? A medium large. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Between a medium and a large. Yeah, sprinkle, sprinkle. I followed your advice and now your bank account is always full and getting spoiled all the time. Thank you, girl. Okay, Teresa, sprinkle, sprinkle. Appreciate it. All right. And when we got married, I was large because he fed me so good. Oh, Key, sprinkle, sprinkle. How to break to a wealthy man once he's invested that you have a child, or say nothing until things become more serious. Marriage. Okay. Yeah, he don't care if you have a child. Okay. They're trying to date you, not your child. So keep it about the dating. Women want to give so much information away in the beginning that it spoils the whole dating process. Okay. How is this man going to concentrate on how cute you are, how sexy you are, how much money will he want to give you when you sitting over there talking about children? Keep that a secret until he's finna pay bills. If he ain't paying no bills, he don't even know about your kids. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I promise you. Thank you, Mari. She said, congrats on the new book. Okay, you break it to them when they break you some checks. When they've invested enough to not care, ma'am. Okay. And also, like, I know as mothers, we're proud of our children and, we don't want to deny them. Don't deny yourself first. Okay. Remember, you're dating, not them. It's not a family affair. Not until later, until he becomes a family affair provider. You get it? What does it mean when a guy you are dating for 10 months pays your private training lessons and says, don't tell he paid for? I don't know, ma'am. It was whatever he meant to me. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't know what kind of question that is, or you just want to tell people that you got somebody paying for your training. I don't know, because that's not really a question. Like, what does it mean? It means don't tell. I don't know. Y'all asking dumb questions this morning or this afternoon or this evening, whatever time it is where y'all at. Anyway, it means 1 + 3 times x with the square root of 6 plus pi. It means don't tell nobody, or and you just told. It means you don't follow instructions, ma'am. Anyway, somebody says it means he's hiding you. Well, whatever it means, as long as you're gaining from it, I don't think it matters. So, congratulations for getting a man to pay for whatever you're talking about he's paying for. Yes, we recognize you, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Sometimes people just want to brag. It's okay. Just brag about it. Just say what your man did. You don't have to ask the question. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, we're not introducing no kids to nobody unless they introduce them automatic bill pay to us. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm, You're free from your dusty boyfriend. Oh my gosh, he messed up, and I told him 2K or goodbye. Either way, it was a win. Girl, he ain't coming back. If he could save up 2K, he wouldn't be in his dusty situation that he's probably in. Okay. Do wealthy men care about wigs as long as they're real? I don't think so. I don't think they're interested in your wig. You know what I'm saying? I think they're interested as long as you look good next to them. Okay. That's what they're interested in. How good you look on their arm and other things, of course. A grown, rich, wealthy man is not sitting here worried about wigs. They're not hairdressers. They're not undercover DL, hopefully. They don't have a whole speech ready about hair because they're focused on money. Okay. In fact, hair is probably not on their list of things to discuss as far as, becoming a provider. That's only for dusty dudes who care more about what's on your head than what's in their bank accounts. Okay. And I'm sure whatever it's on your head is worth more than whatever is in their bank accounts. You get it? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Appreciate it. So, thank you. Um, so a lot of the ladies that I see out with wealthy men, they dress very classy themselves. Their men are dressed pretty decent and classy. They go to nice places and nice restaurants. So um, they're not the type to try to change the person, but the type to try to adapt to the lifestyle that the person provides. Okay. Oh, Marcia, sprinkle, sprinkle. Your boss is interested and you are interested, and he showed interest to help you, but he behaves like a kid. How do I deal with it? Girl, I don't care if he behaves like a kid. Is the money grown? If the money is grown, then it's on. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And money grown, then it's on. All right. You act like a kid too, then, man. Now, oh, Brielle, sprinkle, sprinkle. A man with really nice house that I had that you seen wanted you to move in. He didn't want to do the allowance, though. I dropped him. Good for you. Don't want to be no live-in chick unless he's giving you direct deposits, shopping money, etc., etc. Okay. Oh, thank you, new me, sprinkle, sprinkle. You became a member. How you doing? I appreciate you. You said I missed super chat. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thoughts on Love Shack Fancy? Always want to try. Beautiful store. I love the employees there. They have beautiful dresses, skirts. They have a lot of other little brands in there that sell their like accessories and stuff like that. So yeah, love the store. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Check them out online if you like. See what they got. Oh, Tristan, sprinkle, sprinkle. Shira, how do I condition a man to spend money on me without sounding ratchet? I went on the first date and want to condition him to buy me things. You start off very, I've done so many videos on this. You just start talking about everything right away that you're going to build up to finally him going to, you know, ask you if you need help. Okay. You're going to start talking about your grandma and how you check on her every day. Then the next conversation, I had to go visit my grandma. She's behind on her rent, so I had to pay. You're going to start off slow and trickle it down until he offers you help. You're never really going to ask. If he really likes you and he wants to change the subject, he's going to offer to help you. And then you're going to accept the help right away and ask to meet the very next day to get the actual physical money in your hand. Okay. So you got to set him up from the phone conversations before y'all even meet, before y'all even start dating, or before y'all even get to date 2. You got to start talking about certain things, but don't make it seem so sad. Okay. You set them up by dropping something. Oh man, I broke my favorite perfume. Oh my gosh, I lost an earring. Oh my, you just set them up. It's very easy. And all you have to do is think ahead of the game and start preparing them mentally before you ask for anything, before you mention that you lose anything or that you need anything. You set them up that way because they're already going to know before you even ask. Okay. It's that simple. Just start setting it up from the very beginning. If you're not able to do that, you ain't ready. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, sprinkle. So just say that. Thank you. You acknowledge is a blessing. Your knowledge is a blessing. Okay. Thank you, girl. My knowledge is a blessing. I appreciate it. Okay. Y'all, it's so weird because I don't really go live at night. There's way more trolls at night. Sorry, y'all. Just ignore them. They don't have anything else better to do. Okay. Also, like, some of y'all ladies who are younger and starting to date older guys who have money, stop trying to change them. That's one of the things that you shouldn't do. What you should be doing is changing yourself for the better, dressing nicer, dressing classier, going to nicer places. Don't try to change them, because how you got them is how you're going to keep them. Okay, so if they're not dressing as stylish as you would like them to dress, who cares? Okay, let them stay the way that they are unless they improve upon themselves. It is not your job to go in there and do some type of makeover to make them look more hip and young. It's your job to make yourself become more classy and unavailable to dusties because you're dating this type of person. Okay. Oh, Eddie, sprinkle, sprinkle, watching you at work. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Eddie, for the sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Do you believe in soulmates? No. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Only as a false term of endearment. Like, if a dusty needs shelter for the evening, they're going to pull out the soulmate line. You get it? In the real world, I believe in are you a provider? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because if there's a checklist to be a soulmate, provider gonna be number 1 up on there. Full provider. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You get it? So is your soulmate a full provider? If not, that ain't your soulmate. Because what would you want in your life? What are you trying to attract? What's the other side of you? A provider. What is a man? A provider. Is your soulmate a man? Is it a woman? I don't know. Are you the ugly one in the relationship? So here's my thing. I believe in providers. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You provide, I believe it. I believe you can provide. Get it? Y'all need to stop thinking about that stuff until y'all everything is paid. When everything is paid and you don't have to worry about bills anymore, you don't have to worry about checking your bank account and the balance in it anymore, you're not even going to be thinking about soulmates anymore. I promise you. Uh-oh, Faith, sprinkle, sprinkle. You stressing out about marriage? Okay, well, as long as he's paid, why are you stressed? If he paid, then why are you stressed? If he broke, then I see why. Sprinkle, sprinkle, don't do it. Okay. Someone says, be your own soulmate. Exactly. Unless one of your twins died at birth, I don't know what to tell you. Oh, J. Ellington, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. You said, ask a very wealthy man if they believe in soulmates. They're gonna laugh in your face. Ask rich people if they believe in soulmates. They're gonna laugh. Only broke people believe in that kind of stuff because they ain't got nothing else. Okay, just letting y'all know. How to stand out from others when dating athlete. Date two athletes. Sprinkle, sprinkle. At the same time. That's how you stand out, man. All right. Get you two. All right. How do you present yourself as approachable to wealthy men while out to dinner? Sit at the bar. Eat dinner out at the bar. Okay. That's it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, Royal Beach. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Appreciate that. Depends on how you got them. I know rich soulmates. Okay. Well, I know rich providers. So I'm not talking about no soulmate. Look, I'm talking about some money mate. Give me my money. Honestly, I think your spiritual journey is a personal journey and has nothing to do with another person unless y'all are on a very similar spiritual path. And most people, they'll believe in a certain thing, and then there's one thing that will separate them. Oh, you believe in that? How could you believe in that? I don't know. So I don't believe in soulmates because it's silly. Because once we get to the point to where I say I believe in this, and then you say you believe in that, we ain't soulmates no more. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get it? It's too controversial. It's just dumb. I'll pretend and act like a soulmate if you give me some money. Oh yeah, I believe that too. And I really don't. Okay. So there you go. I'm too much of an individual. Too much of an individual. Like I don't care. All right. I'm my own soulmate, ma'am. You say your soulmate is his bank account? You're so silly. How do you ask money without sounding rude and entitled? Expect it. Don't ask for it. Just expect it. Say, I'm so glad you're treating me this evening. I'm so sweet. Yeah, my birthday's coming up soon, so I can't wait to see what you're gonna get me or what we're gonna do. Assume that they're gonna spend and give you money already, man. Um, so once you get the money, you know, you'll know how to act. Uh, you'll know how to act from then on. Once you know what gets money, that's how you just continue acting. If y'all follow me on Instagram, y'all saw that I was out and about yesterday and I met a couple of you ladies and said hi. I met so many people yesterday that I was walking around with my daughter and we went to brunch, and I think I met at least 6 or 7 people. Oh, Renee, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. I appreciate your tips. All right. Yes. So it was nice to meet y'all. Oh, Zaza World, sprinkle, sprinkle. What should a hot 19-year-old college student with no car do to find wealthy men? Girl, go to the rich side of town and hang out and do your errands over there. Go to brunch over there. Go walk around and shop over there or window shop if you ain't got no money. But go hang out on the rich side of town during the daytime. That's when a lot of on the weekends or during the week. Okay. Whenever you can get out there. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um You said the soulmate thing is a form of manipulation. Yeah, it's dumb. Like, why do we need to be soulmates? Just give me some money. Right? Say a lot of that stuff for like when you try to convince somebody else of who they are. I know who I am. Sparkle, sparkle. Okay. Um, that's all. Anyway, so y'all get my new book, y'all. Sprinkle Sprinkle just came out yesterday. I'm gonna put the link in the comments. Y'all go buy it. I appreciate you guys. Y'all try to get that because y'all really gonna like it. It's gonna be like about this big, and you can get in the paperback or the hard cover. The pictures in there and some color pictures, large print. So it's gonna be a nice book. So go ahead and get it. I promise you, y'all are gonna love it. If y'all like my sense of humor and my style of delivery and all my sprinkle sprinkle sayings, that's the book for you. Okay. And no, it's not going on an audio, and it's not going on ebooks. Just buy the book. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. The reason why I don't do that is because honestly, you can like unless I'm going through a publishing company, you can't really, profit off of those type of things as much. So just buy the book. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Kim, sprinkle, sprinkle, how to retire in your 20s and you're tired of working. Get married to somebody, girl. Get married to somebody who got some money and go tell you not to work, or go find a dude that has lots of money and tell you don't have to work no more. Juice sugar daddy. That's what you do. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Everybody does that when they get tired of working, I promise you. Just go find somebody that tell them they ain't got to work. Okay. How do you go about getting a man to meet online and buy me things? You got to look 10 times better than him. You have to have some real money, but I don't suggest dating online. You don't really meet too many people like that unless you already know them. You know what I'm saying? Um, what do you do? What? So anyway, treat them like they're normal people whenever you're dating. Don't be intimidated by them because they have wealth. Because once upon a time, if they weren't born into wealth, they didn't have wealth once upon a time either. So they're just still normal people. They can still relate to you. They just have a little bit more and are probably able to spend a little bit more than you. So you shouldn't feel like less than, and you shouldn't feel like you don't deserve something, or you're afraid to say something, or afraid to assume that they're providers and they're going to spend. This is not your typical Dusty. Okay. There you go. And once you start dating only wealthy men, it's going to be very easy because you're not going to have to wonder, well, how do I act or how do I treat? It's going to be so easy. Just after the first 2 or 3, you don't really have to think about it anymore. And that's all you entertain. That's all you deal with. Then all of that's just going to be the normal type of dating after that point. Okay. Okay. What should you wear to run errands and attract a provider? Well, whatever the other ladies are wearing in the area where you're running errands, just dress more feminine and classy. Colors that attract men, cute hairstyle, cute makeup, things like that. Don't be dressing ratchet. Preferably not gym clothes, okay? Princess Samantha, how are you? Sprinkle, sprinkle. How much did your husband make when you got married? I don't know. I didn't ask. He made enough to pay off my car note, buy me a new car, live in a nice neighborhood in Sugarland, and not have me have to work. So I don't know. I was young. I was like very young. I started like I didn't look at the finances, so I have no idea. I just knew he had enough to tell me I didn't have to work no more. Oh, Mercedes, sprinkle, sprinkle. Start level up journey. Don't want to date a Dusty ever again. What do I do on the rich side of town to meet someone. Go run errands, ma'am. Just go hang out, go eat, go run errands, go get your car washed over there. Just like you live over there, ma'am. Just hang out. Very easy. Dulcimas, thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. How can I get your abuser to pay for your master degree? Abuser. But tell him to pay for it or else you gonna tell on him. Sprinkle Sprinkle, I don't know. Kim, how to avoid being labeled as a prostitute when I go out alone to wealthy places? Just like all the other women who go out alone to wealthy places aren't labeled as prostitutes. Just don't look like one. Don't look like one. Okay. If people think that you're a prostitute because you're going out alone, then what if you're just an introvert? What if you don't have friends? What if all your friends are at home pregnant? Then who are you supposed to go out with? That's really silly. Like, men that go out alone, are they looking for prostitutes if the men are out alone? Think about it like that. Oh, AG Sprinkle Sprinkle, you live in Palo Alto and everyone wears Lululemon. Okay, well then put your Lululemon on and hopefully some man will come talk to you in your Lululemons, ma'am. But I don't suggest it. I'm gonna look a little bit better. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Anyway, make sure that you have also options when you're dating wealthy men. Don't just stop at one. Okay, you start dating one and it's not super serious and you're just going on 1 or 2 dates. Make sure you're also trying to get another one at the same time. Okay. You should be having 2 on your roster at least. Okay. That way, when one starts acting stupid, you have the other one, and you don't have to start panicking like, "Oh my God, this is a one wealthy man that I've dated. How should I can't disappoint him," because you have another one. So you're not going to start acting like Pygmisha when you're dating a wealthy man because you know you got other one. So you're gonna keep your standards no matter how much money you got. You're like, okay, well, I'm not really feeling that, but then they're going to be like surprised because most Pygmisha women who are dating a wealthy man who've never dated a wealthy man before, they're going to try to do anything to try to keep that dude interested or keep him. But if you already got another one, you can pretty much allow them to see that you're not really going to bend your standards for them. And they're probably going to already know you got options. So that right there is a little bit of a challenge to them. And if they really like you, they're going to meet them standards. Always keep 2. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Keep 2, ma'am. Or more. Okay. Hey, the man who stopped talking to me, what? When you refuse to visit him back and ask whatever I want to feel safe around him, laid everything on the table and he done them in a day, waiting for more. Girl, get your stuff. Yes. Oh, Stacy, just ordered your book. Oh, thank you. Thank you for getting all the books and thank you for getting my newest book. I appreciate you, Stacy. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. I appreciate it. Sure. Are you you're spiritually rich? What? If you're looking, I'm spiritually rich and regularly rich. So I don't need none of that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm all that I need. Me and my family are all that I need. But I appreciate it. You could put some in the Cash App or you could put something in the Sprinkle Sprinkles, a little donation. Sprinkle Sprinkle, I'll take that. But whatever you got, if it ain't money, I don't need it. Or want it. Sprinkle Sprinkle. You're anyone talking about spiritually rich or broke? Yeah. You hang out with wealthy side of town, but end up never talking to anyone. What do I do? You got to act like you live over there, man. That's your side of town. What you talking about? Girl, just go a lot until you get comfortable and with people, and eventually you're going to start talking to people, especially if you visit the same type of places. You're going to see regulars somewhere. Just keep going. Okay, just keep going. They gonna talk to you if you look good, or if they see you around a couple times. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna recognize you, like, hey, I've seen you here before. Or they're finally gonna be like, okay, well, this I've seen her in here many times, so keep going. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. OBB, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you for the gems. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Look, if y'all got some weird name and some beanie on your head, wait till I go live on my other channel. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you smell like incense, weed, and wear a beanie, wait till I go live on my other channel. All right? You on the wrong channel. Okay. Well, time and place for everything. You smell like weed. You got on a beanie. Wait till I go live on my other channel. Okay. Then you can ask some of your questions. Okay. Anyway. Thank y'all. Yes. I appreciate y'all subscribing. So I'm past 600,000 on the channel. Appreciate you. Okay. Oh, Princess Samantha, you don't have to work because of you. Oh, I'm so glad that you are now living a life of leisure. That's the best feeling, when you can wake up and do whatever you want. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh. When you're going live on my spiritual channel, who knows? When I figure out what I'm going to do a video about. It'll be soon. Don't worry. I have something to announce over there too. So very soon, I'm coming out with a new product that I want to announce on that channel specifically. But you guys are welcome to the product as well. I'm waiting a little while. There's something that I want to announce that everybody will probably want on both channels. So, but I'm choosing to use that channel to present it soon. So I'll be on live over there soon. Not today though. Thank you, girl. All these dusties. Okay, if I were a man, I would never. Let me rephrase that. If I were a straight man, I would never be in some women's chat gossiping. Never. Like I would be too manly for that. This is how you know these are the type of dudes you do not want. Because instead of working and reading a book on how to get more money, they're sitting there gossiping like little women. Doesn't that turn y'all off? And dude, you nasty. All right. Doesn't that turn y'all off? Like, how can y'all ladies even take these types of dudes seriously? They're like worse than little girls in high school just gossiping. Like, they're I can't even take no guys like that seriously. It's just disgusting. Disgusting to me. Like, where are the real guys? The masculine men. They're not on here. Anyway, unless they're donating lots of money. They sitting here gossiping worse than the women. You already know they eating too many chicken wings. Got they hormone level, estrogen level high up for the day. Y'all boobies tender too? They boobies is tender. They got their hottest gossip on. Sitting up there watching Housewives, trying to see who got the worst weave. Anyway, Right, Sprinkle Sprinkle, you got a voice actor from your local. Can you ask if I want to be a rich widow so I get the number? But how do I get him to make time on? He's always busy. A man will clear his schedule for you if there is something that if he really likes you. So all you got to do is say, you know what? I wish you weren't so busy. It would be so fun to hang out, and then leave the ball in his court. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's all you got to do. And if you want to spend time with you and see what you're talking about, he gonna make the time. That's it. Dust free era. Yes. So yeah, we don't take these types of dudes seriously. If they talking about hair, gossip in the comments when they should be reading a book or studying on how to get some more money, we're not taking y'all seriously. We just gonna deem y'all as women. y'all identify as she. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. We're not even worried about y'all. Y'all are she's now. you have changed your own pronoun by how y'all act. All right. You said, what's my thoughts on studs paying for everything in a lesbian relationship? It sounds good to me. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. You want to act like a man, you got to provide like one. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't know. The masculine one provide. There you go. Okay. Boring men are the best. Yeah, because they go to sleep and you can do what you want. Okay. Yeah, y'all go read some books. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Get that on your list. Okay. Stop reading gossip columns and getting in female chats, women chats, when you need to be going on how to be financially smart. Okay. Otherwise, we're not going to respect you if you ain't got no money and you sitting over here gossiping and crying. And sprinkle, sprinkle. Somebody got to tell them. They identify as Shim. All right. I'm trying to help them be more constructive and do something better with their lives than this. This ain't for y'all. You said the Dusties came out at night. I know. Go read a book. They got free YouTube audiobooks for Think and Grow Rich. Go listen to it. You ain't go figure out how to get some second streams of income, third streams of income. Thank you. All right. Hopefully they listened and left. You said they don't know how to read. Well, then they need to go get on Hooked on Phonics and figure that. Okay. What? Hopefully they have enough self-respect to go back and delete some of their dumb comments in case someone ever comes in there and sees them. Like, oh Lord, this dude trying to holler at me online and he talking about he gossiping more than okay, anyway. You have two questions. What do we do when we're on what? We're on the rich part of town and ask guys where to stay. Guys ask where we stay and just tell them the city that you're living in. It's like, oh, I live a few minutes away. Just lie. Or just make up a place, girl. It don't matter. And then just say I might be moving soon. That way they can't really say, oh, you don't live there because they don't know. Oh, Leah, sprinkle, sprinkle. You want to lie about your past to men you're dating to avoid judgment. I honor integrity, but I want to play the game too. How to not feel guilty. Just like nobody feel guilty for lying to you, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's the same exact way. You just lie to them like they be lying to you. If you feel guilty, it's because you want to play fair in an unfair world. Okay. Think about that for 2 seconds. You want to play fair in an unfair world. Now, what kind of sense do that make? If you smart, keyword smart, you will think about what I just said. When you play cards, when you create strategy, when you play games, you don't show everybody your hand. When you go and fill out a resume to get you when you fill out your resume or when you fill out a job application to get you a new job, you be lying on that or at least adding stuff to it that ain't true. So why, when it comes to these dusty men who ain't provided one penny yet, you feel obligated to be 100% honest to a man that hadn't even earned your honesty? Be smart. Y'all sitting over here wanting to be an open book to these dudes that you don't even know, and feel guilty when you tell them something that's none of their business anyway. They better be glad you just answered the dang question. Okay? That's how, man. You understand who you are and you understand what knowledge is privy to certain people. That's not their business. Whatever you tell them, that's what they gonna accept, period. Stop playing fair in an unfair world. Stop giving your truth and your honesty to people who have not earned it. Okay? Be smart. Don't be dumb. Okay? That's how you not feel guilty, by using intelligence. All right. So let me show y'all how this really looks. You just meet some dude. You don't know him from Adam. And he could ask you one question. Now you got to spill your whole life story because a man asked you a question. What kind of dumb person would do that? Not me. I'm going to tell you what sound good, what is going to give me the money, and some more money. Because if I just met you, you don't deserve my whole truth. I don't know you. You get it? And I won't feel guilty about it. Just like they don't feel guilty asking you stupid questions. That's none of their business. Get it? So if they ask you a question that's obviously none of their business, then you can give them an answer that's obviously not true. All right? There you go. Use logic. Okay. Yeah, get your money and don't worry about the questions that they're asking, and don't feel guilty for saying whatever it is you need to say. Okay. Because a lot of people are just dumb and they'll just answer the question and give away all the information for free. So don't be dumb. What are my beliefs on revenge? I don't care about no revenge. The best revenge is your paper. Get your money. That's the best revenge. Keep going and get your money, or get some money from somebody else, and let other people witness it. I don't know. I'm too cute to get revenge if it ain't getting no money. If you let me tell y'all something. If you sit there and think about revenge instead of thinking about money, you could have had money instead of revenge. And money is always better than revenge because it is revenge. Think about it. Like, so for example, would you rather somebody say, "Oh my gosh, she got me," or "Oh my gosh, she's got so much money now," or "Oh my gosh, she's dating that dude," or "Oh my gosh, now she's married to that rich dude," or "Oh my gosh, now she's got everything that I've ever wanted"? That's the best revenge, man. Not no, "Oh, no, I see how she felt." I don't care. They don't care how you felt. They don't care. So just go get money. Like, seriously. Stop wasting time on stuff that ain't paying. Your best revenge is to go shopping. Your best revenge is to go on vacation. Your best revenge is to show off your new car, your new jewelry, and your whatever. That's your best revenge, man. Leave them in the past where they're supposed to be left. Nobody needs revenge on some Dusty, except the Pygmisha. All right? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Yeah. Who cares how if they know how you feel? They ain't gonna know how I feel to get your type of money. Do you believe in karma? No, I don't believe in none of that stuff. I'm not Hindu. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Do I look Hindu? Don't answer that. But I am not Hindu. So why would I believe in something religious that I'm not a part of that religion? That doesn't make sense. All right. All right. Nothing wrong. What? What about your provider likes all women sexually and wants to F them? Girl, that's all men. Now, can he get them all? Can he afford them all? Then spend his money so he can't. Sprinkle, sprinkle. There you go. Duh. Or get you something on the side too, man. Who knows? Are the elites Hindu? I don't know, Nina. They got mala beads too. I don't know. Or is that Buddhist? Girl, I don't know. Too many religions, y'all circling it around. Okay. Somebody said it's a no. Why would any believe if I was raised to believe in karma and I was Hindu, perhaps, but I'm not, so I don't. Anyway. Sure, what is saying is mind the business that pays you. What she was saying is mind the business that's what pays you. Exactly. And don't stop yo. Sprinkle, sprinkle, yes. Don't you stop yo. I like that name. Thank you. Yes, you got to get your money. That's the best revenge ever. Always get your money. Because after that, you're not going to be thinking about nobody else. You're just going to get your money and continue. Do you believe in what goes around comes around? No. I believe in why play fair in an unfair world. I believe if something keep going around and you too stupid to get off the cycle, then you stupid. I believe that logic, and if you create the life that you want, that's what you're going to create. I believe that if you fall in a cycle of believing everything that somebody tell you to believe to scare you, that you're letting fear run your life, and that's dumb. So I believe that most people create their own lives by what they choose to create. That's what I believe. If anybody else wants to jump on a bandwagon, a different religion every 2 seconds, and believe whatever somebody told you, and then attract that to you, that's up to y'all. But you know what? I believe in getting this money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Believe in that, and you won't have no more questions. Okay? Believe in getting your money. If you still got to check your bank account before you pump gas, y'all need to slow down and start thinking about how to get more. I'm serious. Y'all asking too many questions about stuff that's not putting nothing in your pockets. And then the first thing y'all do when y'all ask to go pray, go to church, go ask Jesus, go do a spell is for some money. So why not just focus on getting the money? There you go. Because that's all y'all gonna do. All right. You said witches are just scientists or smart women. Smart women, yes. Scientists, yes. Okay. Mhm. Is it possible to change the relationship when you are a pick me? Yes. You tell him you ain't paying for nothing else, and if he don't pay, he got to go. If he can't pay, he can't stay. Give him a couple of months notice before he tell him to get him a second or third job or a side hustle or something. Don't be paying for him no more. Don't chase behind no man. If you gotta chase them, they don't want you anyway. You know, if you have to chase a man, they don't even want you, girl. So no more pick me shit. So dating rich and wealthy men will definitely change your life. Do you know how many women I met that have told me, oh my gosh, because of your channel, I'm engaged to a rich man. Oh my gosh, because of your channel, I don't work anymore. Oh my gosh, because of your channel, I'm married to a millionaire or a billionaire. Or because of your channel, I I got my dream house and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, yes, that's what I love to hear because that's why I do what I do. Because so many women have been told that they don't deserve this, they'll never get this, they shouldn't look for men who are providers, they just need to struggle with the struggle dust. And that is not true. I promise you, it ain't true. Any man who wants you to struggle with him don't love you. Because why would anybody want you to struggle with them if they loved you? Okay. They would leave you alone, get themselves together, and then come back and provide. So stop believing all of that dusty conversation and believe that you deserve more. Believe that you're supposed to have what you want and stop dealing with the ratchet dusties over there trying to get you to struggle with them. It ain't worth it. And your life when you reminisce and think back to your relationships or how your life was, you don't want it to be a dusty mess. You want your life to be vacations, shopping, eating dinner at nice places, celebrating, life, your family, your kids, having like good holidays and stuff like that. You don't want it to be struggling with a dusty and how he did this and how he did that and how he didn't do this and how he did. Do you all know that a lot of women have those sad memories and that's most of their life? That's why they're not as happy as they could be. Well, you can change your life today by not dealing with them anymore, ever. If you don't have money, then keep it moving. Don't entertain the dust. I don't care what they look like, what their pockets look like. Okay? Mm-mm. You want to think about your life. When you grow up and you have children or you reminisce about your life, you want it to be good memories. You want to tell your kids good stuff. You don't want to be ashamed of embarrassed of what you did. You don't want your kids saying, I'm not going to be like my mama. She entertained too many dusties. You don't want your kids saying that. So stop doing that. And you're going to be like proud of yourself, and your children are going to be proud of you, and you'll have a better life. Okay. Nobody wants to deal in struggle. Struggle is not a part of any culture. Remember that. If people are trying to make struggle about some type of culture, they're lying. If you want to struggle, go struggle alone. You don't need two people to struggle. You need one that's struggling, and you need one that's smart enough to go get somebody who can help them, raise them up instead of struggling together. It's done. Okay, it's called struggle love, and it's no longer a thing. Two broke people do not belong together. Okay, Dusty's go find you a pygmisha. Ladies, go find you a wealthy man and a provider. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. There you go. Dusties are mad because so many pygmishas are waking up, and now they're running out of options. So get your money up. That means it's time to get your money up, Dusties. If you keep running out of options, pygmisha don't even want you no more. It's time to get you some money. All right. There you go. You said struggle makes you great. Yes, alone. If you can struggle alone, you'll be great because you can say, I earned all this instead of Barbara the building with a chick and making it look like you tried to earn all that to whatever woman you with who thinks you earned all that. And then this is why I tell y'all don't build with no Dusty because y'all gonna struggle and build, and he's gonna try to claim it in the public eye. No. Struggle by yourself, and when you build your castle and when you have your kingdom, then invite someone. Ain't no such thing, okay? As you know, your man building with you. If he can't build by himself, why you need him? Oh, Bree, sprinkle, sprinkle. You can go get another woman and build. You can get a roommate and build. A man's supposed to already know how to build, and then invite the woman. That's it. Okay? If you need somebody to help you build, go get you another man. Go hire some contractors. Don't dare ask your woman to help you as a grown man because she will never respect you and she will be looking at the next one with more money who don't need no help. Remember that, Dusties. All right. There's no way that you can convince me otherwise. If you got your hand out at bill paying time, I'm cheating. Period. Because you ain't a man and you ain't the man for me. Okay, I'm gonna cheat because obviously we roommates. Not so I know that's harsh. I know a lot of these dudes are like, oh, how could you say that? Don't ask no woman to move in and don't try to move in with no woman if you can't pay all the bills. Stay on your own. Okay. And a rich man would never ask you to do that. They would never down you because you like to spend money on your appearance to look nice for them. They would never down you for having self-esteem and high confidence because that makes them look good too. Only a broke, dusty with low self-esteem and a low paycheck will try to make you feel worse or try to tell you that you don't need all this and that so that they can get on your level or you can stoop down to theirs. Stop stooping to these dusties and go get you a man with some money. All right. And these dusties can memorize dusty statistics all day, but can't read a book on how to get money. Why would you listen to somebody speak numbers if they can't even add up numbers and save numbers in their bank account? If your bank account is low, don't come at me with no math. Don't come at me with no statistics if you don't know math of money, if you don't know financial math. If your math ain't mathing up in your bank account, don't come at me with no numbers. Okay? Because if you knew math for real, you'd have some money and you wouldn't be stressed or struggling. Sprinkle, sprinkle. These these dussies swear they be memorizing statistics. You can't even add up enough numbers to figure out how to save, how to get a second stream of income, how to start a business. But y'all know, memorize them dusty statistics, didn't you? Can't even spell statistics. All right. All right. You don't hear rich men walking around talking about statistics unless they're trying to get paid. The statistics and the amount of this many people and with this much income, we don't care. We know how to get money. Do you? We know how to get men with money. Do you? We don't need statistics. We just go out and look good, and we get the money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, y'all worried about statistics. You need to worry about your own bank account and getting your numbers up. my gosh, the statistics of you dating a wealthy man. Okay, there's wealthy, there's rich, and there's upper middle class and middle class. This is 4 times the numbers that they're telling you, that because all these men can provide. All these men can say, quit your job. Now, if you are below poverty level, which most of y'all dusties are, don't nobody want y'all anyway. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. All right. And think about this. The upper middle class, the career men, the wealthy men, and the rich men, right? They can all have several streams of income, not just one. Get it? And if they're married or whatever, they can have a mistress. And they could be paying the mistress's bills too. Okay. They can have several side chicks who also have several side dudes who also have wealth. So y'all are getting the statistics wrong. So for example, if a grown woman who looked good was dating a married man who had money and he's paying all her bills, bought her a car, paid off her car, her college tuition or whatever, and she's got a side dude who also has money, who's taking her on vacation, giving her money to start a business, where do these statistics come in? Because this is the real world, not the fake statistic dusty world that y'all live in. Because married men out here trying to holler, okay? And these chicks who are mistresses also have boyfriends and side dudes and whatever. So we getting more money than y'all can even think of. Just because they're married don't mean they're not paying. Just because you're not married doesn't mean you're single as far as finances are concerned. You got providers, all right? You single on paper, but you being provided for from several directions. Y'all need to get that statistic and put it on paper and see how we getting this. Plus, we earn our own money too. Here's the statistic for you. More women are homeowners because they're getting men to pay for them. And they're paying for them themselves, some of them, and some women are getting people to pay their mortgage. That's why y'all mad, because we can do the most with doing the least. We can get the most by doing the least, and y'all have to do the most to get the least. That's why they always mad at statistics and always spewing out statistics, because they're not really doing the logical thinking like women do. Women, they already know we can get money left and right from this dude, that dude, married dude, single dude, other dude, whatever. We can get it from several directions at the same time. And our own money. So you said more women are being evicted. Good for you, because they probably lived with a dusty who couldn't pay their bills. Okay. If more women are being evicted, is this what you're studying instead of how to get more money? Let me ask y'all a question, men. Do y'all like to see women fail because it makes you feel good about being able to pay your cheap rent in the bad neighborhood you live in? Does it make you feel better about yourself to say more women are being evicted than men? Because that's kind of sad. It literally is. Like, men are sitting here piling up information on why they're better than a woman that was evicted. That's hilarious. Y'all must feel real good. More women are getting evicted. Okay, well, good for you, sir. You said they hate women. They mad because they wish they were a woman. Like, literally, men. If men had what we had, they would never be broke either. Because as soon as that woman leaves there, she going somewhere else, and I promise you, if she leave Dusty's alone, she wouldn't be getting evicted. You start dating men for money instead of looks and promises, she wouldn't be getting evicted. She find my channel, she'll never be evicted again. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Okay. You still have to stop putting broke men on a pedestal that not doing anything for you. Give them bills, and they'll leave themselves. They will leave. I'm sorry. I can't. I don't pay bills. Okay, you just stay dusty. That's your job. All right, then there go the dough. Bye. We living in a dust-free era now. Only those who are desperate are now dealing with dust. Okay. You said we are women trying to help women who want it. Exactly. Men over there, these not men, dusty men are over there looking up statistics on why their lame, dusty butts have it better than some women. Okay. You're supposed to. You're a man. Y'all earn more, right? You're supposed to be way ahead of us. How long have women been oppressed? Y'all supposed to be light years ahead, but y'all behind still. And got to compare yourselves to women getting evicted to feel good about yourself in the morning. Ooh, I am so glad that I live in a dust-free era. If I had to get up and look at a Dusty who ain't got no money, no jobs, and got their hand out at bill pay time, I would throw up. I'm sorry, Dusty. I'm allergic to you. You got to go. Oh, sure, your dusty pet now has 2 jobs and paying your rent. He said he's working on getting better to pay all my bills. Should I give him time? Girl, as long as he's paying, he can stay. If he loves you, he will find a way. Obviously, that Dusty like you a lot enough and love you enough to go change his dusty ways. Dusty is not a permanent situation. Okay, if he love you, he gonna do what you need him to do. Little dusty pet. Oh, good vibrations. Dusties won't want women to pull double duty, earning income like a man and also fill the feminine role as the creator. Yep, cook, nurture. Well, Dusties are confused. Thank you, good vibrations, sprinkle, sprinkle. Dusties don't make enough money to think that that's even possible for them. Because if they made enough money, they wouldn't expect you to bring anything financially. Okay. Where the word dusty come from, girl? When they be ashy because they walking around in dusty slides and their feet need some lotion on them. You know they broke. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Elbows be white, feet be crusty, looking for shelter. Got a do-rag on or a hat on because they can't afford to get their hair cut until they pick Misha who's gonna rescue them because their mama done kicked them out. You know what, Dusty? A broke person that expects you to do more for them that they would do for themselves. Like, especially as a grown man. Okay. So Dusty is a grown man who doesn't know how to be a provider. And he depends on his mother or other women to help him in life. That's a Dusty. And he doesn't want to pay for anything because he feels like he's the prize, even though he actually ain't got dusty feet, ain't got no job, or a low paying job, and he can't even afford to be a provider. So that's what a Dusty is. How do wealthy European men differ from Americans? Nugget? I don't know, girl. Sparkle. Ask someone who's dated a wealthy European man. I don't know. I've never dated a wealthy European man from Europe. Anyway. So, this came from the PlayStation controller. Oh my goodness. You said there are Dusties in every culture. Yes. Oh, Miss Wong, sprinkle, sprinkle. How can a woman on her level of journey replace the inner child desire for male validation and connection? Validate yourself. So when you're looking for male validation, if you already look good, you already know that everybody thinks you look good anyway. Men, women, whatever. Okay, so just look good. Look good, and everybody will think you look good. Men and women. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. You don't need male validation because you got everybody's validation automatically when you step out the house looking good every day. So you no longer seek it if you already are knowing that you look good every time you leave the house. You already know. There's no seeking it because you just know. Okay. So let's use an example. Name one of the most beautiful women in the world, or one of the most well taken care of women in the world who take care of themselves really good. Okay. They don't have to meet the standard of beauty that everybody needs. What I'm saying is, when they walk out of their house, do you think they seek male validation, or they don't care about it anymore because they're so used to getting up every morning, looking their best, looking good, knowing who they are, and they don't seek it? That's where you got to get, man. Like, think about this. If Beyonce wakes up every day, she don't look for male validation. Naomi Campbell, yeah, she don't look for male validation. Rihanna, she ain't look for no male validation. Okay? Nobody's looking for male validation if they already know they look good and who they are. They got everybody validation. Period. Okay? So get to that point mentally, and you don't have to worry about it. You just wake up and know who you are. He said the Kardashians. Dude. They're looking for their next victim. What you talking about? They ain't no male validation. Oh my God, I need a new victim. They're looking for their next victim, man. I don't know. That's a trick. Anyway, when you wake up and you already know who you are, you don't seek anything except whatever you want to be doing that day. Okay. How much should you let him pay for? As much as he want to, man. As much as he can. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Uh-huh. So that's how you go about without seeking male validation. You just are who you already are. So you got to get to that point mentally. If you don't, you'll always be seeking it because you don't feel like you're enough. Anyway, I have to leave in like 15 minutes. So if y'all have any last questions, y'all better let me know. Also, y'all need to get my book, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Just came out yesterday. A new book. Y'all been waiting on a new book. I dropped it. Here it go. It's on Amazon, Sprinkle Sprinkle. It's not on Kindle. It's not on Audible. So buy the book. You can get a hard copy or you can get paperback. Okay. Sprinkle Sprinkle. What if rich men suddenly broke and they are married? Then they're not rich. Sprinkle Sprinkle. Rich men can't suddenly go broke because people that have money, they also have financial advisors. They have protection. They got the 401k. Unless they just hood rich, then I mean, I don't know. Don't know nothing about that. If you're hood rich, you can get broke quick. But if you smart and know how to take care of your money will make you money. All right. So in the future, let me tell you, in the future, guys, don't ask that question. Women, don't ask that question. What would you do if this person didn't have no money? That means you've never been around people with money. That means we know that you only used to date broke people because people that have real money protect it. Okay, so don't let that be the giveaway that you never dated somebody with money or don't know anybody that has real money. Don't ever ask that question because it just makes you look like you don't know financial, intelligence. Oh, Brittany, sprinkle, sprinkle. This man bought you $600 outfit and second date, but how do I get more? Wear the outfit and say, "Oh my gosh, I love this outfit so much. I get so many compliments. Thank you so much. You have such a sweet, generous, uh, whatever. You're just such a sweet, generous person. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I felt like a princess, girl, and he want to do it more. Just act like you really appreciate it. You got compliments. You told your girlfriend he took you shopping, and you know they say, "Oh, you have a good one. Don't let him go." Just be lying, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Then he'll want to do it again to get the same reaction or better. Okay. Um, yeah. So, like I was saying, don't ever ask people what would you do or what should you do if this person had money and then they lost it. They never had real money if they lost it. Okay. They was hood rich and they didn't know what to do with it. So when you ask that question, it shows that that person wasn't really rich or had wealth. Okay. You said what is real wealth? Okay. Let me explain this to people. When you make a certain amount of money, your bank, because most people put their money in a bank, right? Your bank, or most people put it in investments. Your bank will protect your money, or they will teach you how to make money with your money. Your financial advisors, they're going to introduce themselves to you. You don't have to look for them when you have a certain amount of, they will find you and they will teach you and they will tell you how to manage your money, manage your wealth. Okay. When you have real money. Okay. They will help you set up this is that to make your money make money while it's just sitting there. But that's how I know. Because if you are not financially intelligent, you can lose it by spending it all, not investing it, not making it make money, not creating more money, not starting businesses, not doing this, not doing that, not doing taxes, write offs, whatever. You will lose your money because you don't know how to use it. So I can say you don't have real money if you don't have protection on it and financial intelligence with it. Oh, Mercedes, sprinkle, sprinkle. Tips on starting level up journey on a tight budget. Dollar Tree, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thrift stores, borrowing stuff. Do your best, man. Everybody starts somewhere. You don't need to have the most expensive things to look good. You make the clothes and the makeup needs you and just make it look good. Mhm. You said we don't go for real rich, we don't go for rich, we go for real rich. Exactly. Y'all don't know what money is. Some of y'all like if somebody has a nice car in a decent neighborhood, that's not money. That's show. You gotta have whatever they have as their house and their car, they should have like at least triple, quadruple, or more of whatever that's worth. Okay. Way more. Actually, way, way more. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, V. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How you doing? Thank you. What does real rich look like? Not loud, not flashy. Okay. Classic, not overly blinged out, not always bragging, you know. They look like they have money and know how to keep it. That's what they look like. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. They may have one flashy item at the most. They don't, but they're not gonna go out. They're not their clothes ain't unless they're like a rapper and that's their like way that they keep people interested in what they're rapping about. Mm-mm. Y'all have okay. Thank you, Ashley. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Appreciate that. I don't like flashy men. To me, are like I don't know. It's kind of funny to watch, but like the quiet, reserved money, that's where you're gonna find more. All right. Shira, you're not rich. You're right. I ain't rich, so send that cash app. Hold on, wrong. I'm super rich. I'm rich in spirit, as the Dusty say. And here go that cash app, make me richer. All right, sprinkle, sprinkle. And why anyway? Why is the Dusty in here talking about what I have and what I don't have? Yes, according to you, I am not. Okay. Yeah, y'all don't have to believe nothing. Just get y'all's money. That's the most important thing. When the Dusty starts giving out financial information, close your ears because it's not going to do you no good. Okay. Get a generous man. Exactly. If the woman got no degree, is that a matter to a rich man? Girl, no. How many rich men are asking their woman, do they have a degree? Excuse me, I'm a rich billionaire, millionaire. Do you have a degree? Because that's the most important thing. Unless you apply for a job that requires a degree, then no. No one cares. You got a degree on how to spend my money? Is that what they're going to ask you? You got a degree on how to be a housewife, how to lounge around, how to spend money, how to go shopping, how to plan a vacation? Do you really need a degree for that? Do you really need a degree to be a rich housewife? You don't. Do you need a degree to learn how to make dinner reservations, go shopping, return clothing that you decided you want something else instead? Or do you need money? Do you need a degree to know how to spend somebody else's money? I don't think so. I mean, what would the degree be for? Show? You can print one out on the internet these days and not even have stepped into a college. So I don't know. If you live in a culture where men value your degree because they've been raised to think that education is number one important thing, maybe. But in America, girl, you look good, you in. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. And some other countries, most other countries too, you look good, they don't care. That's not why they're with you. They're not with you because of your degree. Yes. Anyway, y'all, focus on only dating men that are able to provide. Okay, they don't have to be a millionaire or a billionaire, but they do need to be able to tell you don't have to work no more if you don't want to. They do need to say all the bills are paid. They do need to be able to say, I got you. Don't worry about it. What you need. They don't need to be asking you for nothing. They don't need to be sending you to work 9 months pregnant. They don't need to be sitting on your couch looking dusty with their hand out at bill pay time. That's what they don't need to be. This is dust-free era. If y'all are still entertaining that mess, it's y'all's fault. Oh, Brianna, he's mad at you because I don't want to go out with him. I want better. However, he wants to take me out to a bowling alley. Girl, sprinkle, sprinkle. Tell him, I'm so sorry. I'm living in my dust-free era this year, and I promised myself, and girl, lie. Say, I promised myself and my best friend and my therapist and start naming a bunch of people that I would only date guys that were able to fully provide from the lifestyle that I want, because this is the direction that I want my life to go in now. I'm so sorry. Just tell them the truth. Like, I can't date no Dusty. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm in dust-free era. I done bought SheRaSeven new book and everything. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Here go the link. And I'm on my sprinkle and I can't be dealing with no dusties. Okay. I'm sorry. You own the bowling alley, maybe. Don't be mad. I mean, don't apologize for not wanting to date dust. You should be insulted that a dusty would want to take you to a bowling alley. I look too good to be taking bowling. I'm sorry. Go save up some more money so you can take me somewhere better. But oh, you're dusty. Never mind. That would probably be like your whole life savings. I'm sorry, Dusty. You can't take me anywhere until you become undusty. Dusty is a temporary situation. You can't date a woman like me until you got some real money. And if you let him date a woman like you without no real money, he doesn't have a reason to go get no real money, ma'am. So you're doing him an actual favor by declining his date. You're declining him so that he can go and get more money so he can have the type of woman he wants. If you bend your standards to let a Dusty be able to date you without putting in no work and getting no real money, then you're messing it up for that Dusty. He'll never get to the man he's supposed to be. If you sit there and be like, I feel bad for the Dusty. I want to go bowling. I don't want to be in my dust-free era. Then you're going to continue to create more dust and more Dusties and have more relationship problems with Dusties because you did not tell him no. So you're doing him a favor by telling him no. You're helping him in the long haul. Just think about that. You're doing your good deed by telling him no. No, I'm sorry. I have standards and I really want to go to a nice place. I'm just not going to be able to do that. But we can be friends, but I'm not going bowling. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't ever lower your standards. Because once you start doing that, the dust will creep on in. Don't do it. It ain't worth it. Stop feeling sorry for it, dust. You creating more. Okay. You shouldn't feel sorry for them. They should be embarrassed for themselves. Okay. Uh-oh, Haley, sprinkle, sprinkle, finally found a rich boy your age. Good for you, girl. Get your money. We don't feel sorry for dust over here. Okay. We avoid it. What about a man that wants you to work but still pay for everything? Then work for yourself in your own company that you make your own money and you keep it. Okay. Oh, I worked for myself today. What did you do? I posted to Instagram. It made a couple dollars. That's working for yourself, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Or start you a business and work for yourself. And keep your money and spend his. Okay. Dating apps are where you meet men who pay you money each week. I don't know. I would never use a dating app. Unless you can get them to do that. There's more money out there in the real world than on some dating apps. Okay. So you almost broke a nail bowling, so I guess it isn't feminine. It's kind of gross too. Like you got to put on some nasty shoes other people been wearing. You got to stick your fingers in them holes that other people been digging in their nose. And, and if you have nails, your fingers ain't gonna fit in there anyway. Keep that bowling. Just tell them you're a germaphobe and you can't go bowling. There you go. I'm a germaphobe. I can't go bowling. Sorry. Unless you're going to buy me a brand new bowling ball and some brand new bowling shoes. I ain't going. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said, remember, ladies, Dusties are always the loudest, but they have no money to back it up. So ignore them always. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said, congratulations, sister. What? I see your book can be picked up at Whole Foods when ordered. Great place to meet providers. Sprinkle, sprinkle, ma'am. Yes, I made it so that y'all can pick it up other places. And also, if y'all go and demand my book in different bookstores, they might order it. It will be available on more than just Amazon. So y'all go to hit them bookstores up in real life and be like, yeah, I got that Sprinkle Sprinkle by SheRaSeven. And they'll try to get it on the shelves and stock it. Yes. How do you make your hallway crush at university like me? Drop something, see if you pick it up, and then start a conversation. Like if he picks it up and starts the conversation, make a little eye contact, and if he don't, then you're gonna keep it moving. But don't chase behind no dude. Remember, men are always supposed to be interested in you and chasing you because you are the prize. If you got to do all of that, he's not paying you no mind and no attention. He ain't the one. He don't like you more, and you're not gonna get what you want out of him anyway, unless you just want to sleep with him. But that's not what this channel is for. It's for money. Okay, we getting money over here. Okay. You said men are providers, women are creators. Ignore Dusties who try to shame women for not acting like provider men. Exactly, good vibration. I'll put that up on the screen. There you go. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Read that, y'all. Thank you. Stop shaming women for being women. If you can't be the man that you're supposed to be, then go figure out how, Dusties. Uh-oh. Tahira, sprinkle, sprinkle, Shira, what do I think about dating pilots? As long as you dating some other ones at the same time, some other dudes at the same time. If they're on your roster, that's great because that means you can get some, free airline tickets to go see the other ones, or get some free line air tickets to go on vacation with your girls, or whatever. Make him part of the roster, not the main one. Sprinkle, sprinkle, because you ain't definitely the main one. So put him on your roster. It's like I got a pilot, you got a lawyer, a pilot, a doctor, an entrepreneur, business owner. What else you got, man? You said ugly women with demands, like your mother? I know your mama probably is not the most attractive woman, and I'm sure she demanded much from you. And I'm sure you did it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So all you doing is talking about her. Oh, God, that's why I read sprinkle, sprinkle. An ugly woman with demands. Exactly, your mother. And I'm sure you made sure you did all those demands to keep your shelter in place. Thank you, Goddess why I read again. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Sherry. We are grateful to you. Thank you, Anna. I appreciate you. These dusty men gonna learn. Y'all's mama ugly and y'all do whatever she say. Okay, mama. Make sure you put some gas in that car after you borrow it. Don't bring that tank back empty. Okay, mama. Make sure you looking for a job. Okay, mama. And make sure you take out that trash. Okay, mama. And don't go out there and get no girls pregnant. Okay, mama. Because y'all know half of y'all still live with y'all mama or depend on them. Sadly. And they ain't gonna have the nerve to be mad at women who don't want y'all dusty broke butts. Whether a woman is ugly or not, you still can't afford her. I'm gonna repeat that. Whether a woman look like who did it and why, a dusty still can't afford her. Period. That's sad. Okay. All right. Now let me ask y'all some questions. Dusties. Because I know y'all got some illegitimate children out here, some children y'all ain't paying child support on somewhere. Let me ask y'all a question. Y'all, if y'all have daughters, Dusties, would y'all want them dating a guy like y'all's dusty butts? Probably not. So don't come in here and act like anybody wants you because you don't even want yourself for your own offspring. All right. You don't even want a man like you to even date your offspring. So what makes you think anybody else wants you? No, they don't. They don't want you because you don't have no money. And if a man that don't have no money, might as well go back to his mama house and continue to help her out and do the things that she asks him to do. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because you ain't useful nowhere else, sir. All right. You said women adore you. Your mama don't count. And your grandmama don't count either. They supposed to love you. All right. All right. Anyway. Greetings, Shira. Is there a subtle way to get the gifts you'd like without having to send them the links? Yes, you tell them, and hopefully they're smart enough to go and Google and find the things that you want or go find them in a store. But I would not depend on a man remembering any of those things or finding the right location at the right time when it's in stock. So I'm just going to go ahead and send the link because you might tell a man something. He might come back with something else, the wrong size, the wrong everything. I promise you. You tell a man you want this, he don't know what that is. Men are dumb. You got to be specific. That's why the link is very specific. Or you got to take them to the exact place, point to it, show it to him, make sure he understands what it is so he can go back and get it. Because men ain't gonna remember all of that. That's why links are important because they're gonna get the right thing and you're not gonna be disappointed. Okay. I'm not even bothered with telling them what I want because they're gonna come back with the wrong stuff and I'm gonna just be mad. Okay. Okay. Advice for a broke 22-year-old college student. Find you a sugar daddy. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Here you go. Look good, go find your sugar daddy, girl. Date for money, not for fun, because it's not gonna be fun when you broke. Okay. Only date guys with money. It's no fun dating broke dudes or while you're broke. So always date money. Always. If you don't date money, then you wasting time, man. You think she said you can get more out of a man in person rather than on apps? Yeah, because you have the chemistry. They can smell your perfume, see your body movements, your body language. You can rub up against them, get some little extra. You could jiggle till their pockets are empty. You got the in person is better. Okay, you said block the dusties. Nah, just let them see all the women they can't afford. Anyway, you got real hair. That's nice. If you gonna put your wig on, at least put some baby hairs on it. Okay, I'm gonna put some baby hairs. Let me swoopity swap. Let me go get my gel so I can swoopity swap down to my eyebrow. Yes. Y'all gonna be laughing if I did that though. Girl, if I see another swoopity swap baby hair going like this down somebody's eyebrow. Okay. You know, I went to the nice area of town this weekend. I didn't see no baby hairs. I didn't see nobody with no baby hairs. Even if they had on wigs, I didn't see no swoopity swap. I promise you. Put that stuff away. That only attracts more dust. Okay, because look, let me tell y'all something. They didn't have baby hairs and swoopity swap in the old days when people was getting money. And they don't. I'm trying to help y'all. Put those baby hairs away. I promise you. Just try it one time. I promise you. Try it. I just try it. I know it's gonna feel weird not to have no baby hairs, but just go out one time and don't do all that swoopity swap and see what happens. Okay. Don't knock it till you try it. I'm trying to help y'all. You said women look like Snoop Dogg with them baby hair. Y'all's mess. Y'all are a mess. Just put the baby hairs away. I promise you. Just do an experiment one time and see what happens. Maybe twice, so you can compare. If you naturally have baby hairs, then you ain't got to do none. Yeah. But when I'm wearing a wig, I ain't worried about no baby hairs. Here you go. What do you sugar daddies ask in return? In other terms, what are their expectations? To look good with you on their arm when they take you out to dinner, when they take you shopping. They just want company. A lot of them are older, or they just want to date a younger woman to feel young again too. Or they think, I'm supposed to have a beautiful woman because I'm rich. So they really just want you for their status symbol. Okay. You're a status symbol to a wealthy man if you look good. That's it. Now, if they want to do something, with you, and you want to do something with them, it's totally up to you, because you can still say no. And you can say, okay, no, I don't feel comfortable doing that yet. I need to get to know you. I need to feel safe. I need to feel like I'm, financially provided for. So you can put your standards out there. And if they can't meet them, then they won't. And you'll just be going to the next sugar daddy that can meet them. So you don't have to do anything. All you have to do is have standards and get them standards met. That's all you got to do. And if they don't want to meet the standards, on to the next. That's why you have a roster. That's why you have several, because if he won't, he will. All right? That's how you have to live life. If you depended on one person to give you everything that you want and they're not willing to do it, why not have a backup? Don't you have a spare tire in your trunk in case you get a flat? All right, then. Get you a spare man too. A spare sugar daddy. Get you another one. Especially you're not married. Come on. Why do women always just want to date one person, expect them to do everything? You got 4 tires and a spare. What you doing? Y'all riding a unicycle and y'all supposed to be riding the SUV. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Y'all, speaking of wigs, Lux Couture Wigs sent me some beautiful wigs that I haven't even put on yet. Yes, they didn't. I'm gonna probably put them on and wear them in some future videos. But I got me some blonde. Ooh, and they come in these little pretty bags. And they sent me a pink wig too, y'all. A pink wig and some blonde. Pink blonde wig. So maybe I can bring back Big Tacky with my new wig. And then they wrote me a little letter. So excited for you to try our wigs. Here I've included Lumina wig, blonde highlight wig, and Valentina wig, pink biolage wig. I have created the discount code Sprinkle Sprinkle, which you can share with your followers for money off. Oh, thank you. Code Sprinkle Sprinkle with Lux Couture Wigs, y'all. Go ahead and go to their website, Lux Couture Wigs. Use the code Sprinkle Sprinkle, get you your wig. Thank you so much for sharing our stunning creations with the world and inspiring us. Thank you. Girl, when I put that wig on, I'm gonna let y'all know. But in the meantime, their link is also in the description bar for Lux Couture wigs if y'all want to get y'all wig before y'all go out this weekend. And they have really pretty wigs. See, no baby hair, no swoopity swap. That's nice. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And she barely got a little baby hair. This is the new. Leave that baby hair behind, baby. This is dust-free era. All right. So let's see what we got. Here's one of the blondes that has some like brown highlights. This is called Lumina. I'm probably gonna wear this on my next video. Uh-oh, two done it. Hello, I'm handsome 30-year-old gay male. Okay, how are you? Where do you find a rich man in Houston? What time should I go? Girl, sir, I saw a bunch of rich gay men out this weekend and rich straight man. The Row, River Oaks, little shopping center. Look up. I'm gonna put it on my future vlog. But look up like RO, and they have like a whole shopping center with a bunch of restaurants. They have like all the stores like Hermes, Cartier. It's just like a whole giant shopping center. They have like live music on the weekend. I saw these two gay gentlemen sitting at a table, and like just their clothes were like beautiful, and they look like, you know, they had a lot of money. They had like all these different cars. So go there. Go there. I saw a lot of gay guys hanging out in the restaurants and in the bars and sitting out, you know, doing brunch and things like that. River Oaks. It's like this shopping center over there off of San Felipe, I believe. Yeah. So y'all have a good time. Women too. There's lots of money over there. It's like old money and new money mixed together. You said, do rich men marry women who live in the hood? No, they move them out of the hood first. Rich men will move you out of the hood, get you a nice place, or move you in with them. They're not going to marry you while you still living in the hood. They're going to move you out now before you even start seriously dating. They're not going to let you stay in the hood if they love you or if they like you. Okay. Rich men ain't going to marry any woman in the hood. They're going to take you out the hood. Remember that. Okay. Think about this. When you meet a guy that has money and they see how you're living, they're not going to let you live like that. They're going to be like, oh no, you got to move because I can't come visit you with all this crime scene tape. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. They're not going to let you stay in the hood, ma'am. So no, they're going to marry you when they move you up and upgrade you to wherever they upgrade you to. Okay. So you go to Pink Wig. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's a pink biolage wig. Biolage. It's gonna be. I'm gonna dress up in my ratchet, or I might wear something pink with it. I don't know, but it'll be fun for Easter. How to break up with a broke man after 4 years? Ask him to pay. Ask him to pay. Buy you a car. He'll break up with you. Uh-oh, so really, sprinkle, sprinkle. When you want to break up with something broke, ask him to buy you something major. And when he can't do it, use that as the excuse to break up. It's like, we've been together 4 years. I'm you a grown man. I need your help. You can't help me. Why are we together? One person struggle by themselves. I ain't finna sit here and struggle with no grown man after 4 years. You ain't done nothing. By now, you ain't gonna do nothing ever. I got to stick up. That's it. That's all you gotta do, man. Tell him to buy you a car. See what his face look like. Then use that as an excuse of why you got to go. I can't stay with you. You're not doing nothing for me and pushing me to the next level. Okay, I might as well be single. But then at least I can date several and get more. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And be serious. Exactly. Like, I'm not gonna deal with you after 4 years and you can't even buy me no car, or at least put the down payment and make the payment. I look like being with you. Done. And be done. All right. Tell them to go get a second job or another stream of income for you. Tell them to buy your dream house. Tell them to do something. Because you don't need to be with him if you don't want to be with him. If he can't do anything for you. So why are you there? Out of guilt? Then go cheat with a man with some money and get his money too. I don't know. But you got to do something else. Okay. You said broke men are trolling at the same time. Girl, that's all they can do. They ain't got nothing else. They can't contribute anything else. What do you expect out of it? If they ain't knew anything, they go put it to use. Okay. What do you expect? Dusty gonna be dusty. You said they should be at work. They should be reading a book. They should be trying to figure out how to get a side hustle. They should be figuring out how to do a lot of things. But the reason they're dusty is because they don't use their time for what it's for. They use it complaining, gossiping, acting like women, worried about your hair. They waste their time being the man that they should be, a gay man. At least they can go find them a provider because that's really what they probably want. But of course, they're gonna have to be the feminine one. Y'all sitting up here acting like shim. Y'all might as well go get you a man. Put you an ad out. Still finding myself looking for a provider. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all can use sprinkle, sprinkle too. Just claim who you are. Be who you are for your pride. Because that's what y'all acting and sounded just like. A woman sitting up here gossiping, a gay guy looking for a provider partner to build with or to be provided for by. If y'all want the lifestyle, y'all need to admit who you are. I don't care. Shoot, more power to you. But don't sit up here and act like a grown man that's straight and asking women and sit up here gossiping and asking us to provide for y'all and claiming that y'all the prize because y'all got us confused with them. Okay. We can all go out to brunch together. We can all go out and look for sugar daddies, but don't come up here claiming you straight and you acting worse than us. Okay, because we see you. And sprinkle, sprinkle. Somebody said somebody got a dusty road. I don't even know what a dust. Ain't nothing even dusty in my radius. I got to drive like at least 10 exits to find some dust. Okay. We got to drive some exits to find some dust. Literally. That's how you know. OC, sprinkle, sprinkle. How do you get attractive men to be providers versus wanting to do 50-50? Who do better as a provider, a younger girl? If the first time somebody say 50-50, they're not the one. They're not the one. It's never going to work. You don't see me as the prize. You don't like me more because you said 50-50. So it's goodbye. So first of all, if it's an attractive provider, they need to be the one to provide. Provider means they're providing, not providing 50%, but totally providing. So you can't, I would definitely find someone a little older or that you look way better than or who really, really likes you more. Otherwise, I'm not looking for no attractive man unless they're paying 100%. Not doing no 50-50. Too old and look too good. Still, sprinkle, sprinkle. Even at my age, I don't do 50-50. Okay? 50-50 means I don't like you. 50-50 means you're a roommate. 50-50 means why you can go out and sleep with somebody else, definitely for sure, because you're not with a provider. Okay, that's what it means. Guy just ghosted you online, so you have to get. We have to get. Oh, you haven't met some. You haven't met him, and he ghosted you. He reached out. I elevated. Should I meet him or show him what he missed out on? Girl, first of all, a man can't ghost you if you've never met in real life. That's number one. Number two is stop acting like a desperate pick Misha and go get somebody with more money or better who's not going to do that to you. Okay? Stop acting like a pick Misha and remember who you are. We don't chase men, we attract them, and especially the ones with money. That's it. Keep this mindset. We don't chase men, we attract men with money. Repeat after me. We don't chase men, we only attract men with money. Repeat that every time you start to think that way because you're thinking backwards. Okay? We attract rich men, we don't chase men. We attract rich men, we don't chase men. Okay? Keep every time you think about writing him or whatever, we attract rich men, we don't chase men. We attract rich providers who give money. You can even make it better. We don't chase them. They chase us and give us money. Okay? Repeat that every time you start to think like a pygmisha, and your life will change, I promise. Okay? You know why? Let me tell y'all something. It's psychological. Every time you say that and believe it for real, you're going to start to subtly make small, minute changes in your life that will actually attract rich men providers. You're going to put in a little bit extra work when it comes to doing your hair, your makeup, picking out what you're going to wear, what you're eating, such and such and such and such. It's going to be small, minute details that you're not going to notice right away, but you're programming yourself. And before you know it, you're going to be attracting rich guys that are providers who give you money. And you're not going to be in that pygmisha mindset anymore. You're always going to get exactly what you said you are going to get. Just claim it, say it, and stop doubting who you are, and only keep the standards that you want for yourself. And stop looking backwards. Stop thinking something wrong. Look, say it, and you're going to create it. I promise you. I only attract rich men with money, period. And they spend. Say that every time you start to think otherwise. If you don't, that's your fault. You got to say it because you'll start to create it. You'll start to act like it. You'll start to change very slowly or quickly. It depends on how much you want it or how conscious you and aware you are of what you're saying. And it's going to happen. What do you do when he gives you the silent treatment? Go talk to the other one. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Act like you don't even notice he's giving you the silent treatment. Just talk to him, answer for him, and go talk to the other one. Oh, how are you today? Oh, I'm good. How are you? Oh, okay. You must be eating. Your mouth must be full. Anyway, I'm going. I'll see you later. Don't forget to do this, and that. And, have a good day. I know I am. Bye. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't even realize that he's not even talking. Don't even notice. Oh, Dulcima, why is money the most important thing? It's not the most important thing, but what the most important thing is freedom. Freedom to do whatever you want, when you want, how you want. That's the most important thing. If your life is ran by the limits that you have, you can't enjoy it fully. So if you always have to worry about having enough or having money, or if your man can help you, or you can't live a stress-free life. You can't go wherever you want when you want. You can't do what you want when you want. You can't give your kids what they deserve to have in this world if your man does not have provisions to provide. You have to make excuses for him. You got to tell your kids, no, you can't have that because we don't have this. You have to limit yourself and what you can do and accomplish in this world because you don't have the means. So it's not money that's important. It's the freedom that money brings. Because let me tell y'all something. If I did not marry for money, I couldn't help other people get their money. I'd be somewhere clocked in somewhere or dealing with some dusties. I couldn't do it. I couldn't help my kids. I couldn't be there to pick them up after school. I couldn't make sure that they had everything they needed. I couldn't be helping other women. I wouldn't have the freedom to do so. So it's not money that's the most important thing. It's the freedom that money brings. Absolute freedom. Okay. And when you're free, your mind is free. You can think how you want, say what you want, live the life that you want, create the life that you want, and help others do the same thing. So if you can't do that, that's why money is important, to get your freedom. Back in the old days, people would save up to buy their freedom. But what did they need? Money. Hey, Shira, ever since I started watching your lives, I've had many wealthy men take me out on dates and take me out shopping and give me money without even asking. Uh-oh, Carter, sprinkle, sprinkle. I know that's right. Get your money. Oh, Jay, multiple ugly old farts seem unbearable. Okay, well, do they money seem unbearable? Because I'd rather date a ugly old dude than some cute dude with a six-pack sitting at the bus stop, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I ain't finna do it. Okay. Should you ask for money or just date a man who'll give it without girl? If you date a man and he gives it to you without asking, he likes you a lot. So yes, make sure they like you way more. You don't have to ask that much because they'll just give it to you to keep you by their side. Um, yes, she said she was right. Listen to her. Yeah, freedom is the most important thing because money equals freedom. You said I thought money meant everything. It means freedom, and isn't freedom everything? Money means freedom, and freedom means everything. Money means freedom. There you go. If you ain't got no means, you ain't got no money, then I don't have no free time. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So ask some of these ladies who have started dating for money how much more free they feel in their lives. Just ask them. Why do men take long to take this offline and meet in person, hit on offline with a guy who lives near me? He has my number. Let's talk. Did you make him work for that number, ma'am? Or was it too easy to get? Sprinkle, sprinkle. You got to make men work for them numbers. Then they'll use it because they earned it. Okay? Don't just be giving them out quick. Mm-hmm. You got your dusty pet working his second job. Good for you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Make sure he bring you that check. And maybe he won't stay dusty for too long if you get it together. You said, how do you ask your husband to buy you property for security? Okay, tell him that's what you want for your anniversary, your birthday, Christmas, whatever holiday coming up next, ma'am. Tell him that's what you want. Mm-hmm. How to weed out quality men at work and men on dating apps. Girl, why are y'all dating those dudes? Okay. Y'all are dating men that I tell y'all stop dating on dating apps and stop dating at work. If y'all don't have the time to go anywhere else but on your phone and at work, that should tell you something. They don't either. Go somewhere where men don't have to be at work or be on a dating app. That's where you're going to find the money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Dating a man 25 with 2 kids, you're 22, none. Girl, leave quick, fast, in a hurry. Go get you an old man with some money who can actually do something for you. Sprinkle, sprinkle, because all he got for you is probably nothing because he is probably on child support. Okay, Marina, sprinkle, sprinkle, examples on making them work for your number. Don't give out your number right away. Say, oh, you know what? Let's talk, see how the evening goes. And then, if you impress me enough, I'll definitely give you my number. Or let's get to know each other a little bit more, and then I'm definitely giving you my number. That means they still gotta try hard to impress you. It's not easy to get. They gotta work for it. They got to impress you. They got to come with the A game. Oh, Ophelia, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you for being a member. Don't just give it out for free just because they asked. Make them work for it. You gotta buy you drinks, impress you, make you laugh, tell them about you, and tell you about them. I mean, mm-mm. Why are you in here? Look, let me recommend a book for y'all, Dusties. Think and Grow Rich. Go read it. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Go read it. Okay, this channel is not going to help you. The only thing this channel is going to do is tell you what you're lacking. Money. Go get some. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, we don't care. Go read a book and figure out how to get some more. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Dusty's in here trying to say stuff that don't even matter on this channel. It doesn't matter over here. You need money over here. Okay. Get out of your emotions and go get into some knowledge on how to get money. All right. None of that stuff works over this channel. It don't work over here. We don't care. Okay. You too broke to even hear. You too broke to listen to. Go get you some money. Nobody gonna listen to you when you broke. I promise you. Nobody listens to broke people. They don't. So go get you some money and get you some respect and free your mind. Sir, we don't understand broke over here. You're wasting your breath. Okay. You lied to him for having a job. Am I doing, girl? No. Just say you quit. Oh, I quit that job. Okay. Do you think you should stop that? Dating black men? I think you should date men with money. I don't care what color they are. That long as they got money, they spending. Date them. You should have a roster. You should date all colors if you can. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Can you be pretty and still major pick me show? Of course you can. If your mind ain't right, get your mind right. Focus on the goals. Stop chasing and start attracting money, men with money. Okay. Because like a lot of dudes, they're going to be attracted to you and they're going to have some money if you are putting out the right frequency, putting out them right vibes, that you're not a pygmalion, that you only deal with men with money. That's all you're going to attract. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, XO, thank you, girl. Thank you. If you had a Dusty that's acting funny, should you make him jealous? Girl, I'm not even dealing with no dust. What are you talking about? I'm in the dust-free era, and so should you be. Oh, Renee, thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you asking about a Dusty, then you on the wrong channel. Ask one of these other Dusty dudes in here. Okay. Yeah, dust-free era, ma'am. No more dust. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, stop focusing on someone says if you focus on Dusties, yeah. Focus on money. Okay. Tell the Dusties to go find some money and then focus on attracting men with money. Okay. Now, if the Dusty come back with some money, great. But other than that, attract men with money. Stop worrying about all that dust and get your money. Dust free air, attract money. That's it. Oh, thank you, girl, for being a member. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Leah, how to stop focusing on looks, focus on money. Focus on bank accounts. Focus on if he's providing for you. Okay. Or if he can, because I don't care what you look like. Can you provide? Yeah, you ain't going to be with him 24/7. Okay. Everywhere you go, he ain't going to be there. All right. Have I ever thought that I was dusty to others? No, I've never been dusty to others. Oh, Hannah, sprinkle, sprinkle. How can you be dusty when people want to give you money? That's a difference. I attract. I attract. So you can't really be dusty. How to ask for money on the first encounter? Well, you just tell them something that may be an issue and see if they offer it. You know, but make it seem like it's not your fault for something. Watch my other videos. I always talk about how to get money, y'all. You gotta be creative. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, Shantae, thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Why are people copying and pasting the same thing? Because they're unoriginal. You broke up with him in front of new girlfriend and he said you're a lesbian now? Whoop. Oh, girl. Like that Drake song said, you say you a lesbian, girl. Me too. Drake said he a lesbian too. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He said, I don't know why that sounded funny. So much broke men dust in the chat. Y'all got to go. Go find a job. Shouldn't y'all be on your third shift or first shift if y'all ain't got no job? Shouldn't y'all be reading a book? Shouldn't y'all be adding up dusty statistics somewhere? Shouldn't y'all be in the comments arguing about how women want equal rights and how they need to pay? Shouldn't y'all be somewhere on a dusty channel agreeing with the dust? Shouldn't y'all be becoming even more dustier as time goes on? Oh, Dominique, thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Shouldn't y'all be asking y'all mama for some gas money by now? Why are y'all still in here? Shouldn't y'all be trying to flip Pig Misha's check for her tax return? Y'all got other things better to do than be over here. I promise you. Y'all can go find some dusty activities to do. Instead of sitting here and watching what you can't have, you might as well go entertain what you can have. Okay. Go call your baby mama. Go call Pig Misha. See what they doing. See if they need some diapers. See. All right. Go do your dusty duties. Because you ain't contributing nothing here at all. Okay. You the prize? Yeah, to a dustpan. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Anyway. Shira, how do I respond to a man in his 40s requesting that a 20-year-old take him out on a date? Ask him if he signed up for Make-A-Wish Foundation and how long else he got. How long he got left. Because that sounds like Make-A-Wish Foundation requests to me. How do you respond to a man? What? Okay, like I said, ask him how long he got left to live, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Um, I just told you. You can stop spamming it now. I just told you. How do you respond when they ask you for pictures? Tell him, look, you want to see pictures, you know what an Instagram is. You want to see me for real? Ask me on a date to a nice place. Otherwise, you better use your imagination. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, Cynthia, sprinkle, sprinkle. Any tips on being safe when looking for a wealthy man? Yes. Usually when you're looking for a wealthy man, you're attracting them. You're not looking for them. You're attracting them. And you're on the nice side of town. So the crime rate is less. So you're not going to really, really need too much. If you valet park, you're going to be in the well-lit areas. They're probably going to pay for the valet parking. You know, you don't need to rush home and go home with a wealthy man right away because they have plenty options and don't need you to get home with them. Like a Dusty is desperate because he spent $20 on a drink. He's not going to miss that money. Okay. So you're going to be safe while dating a wealthy man because it's just less dangerous altogether. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Y'all acting like dust is not dangerous. Ain't nothing worse than a desperate man with no money. Who is telling y'all this? Like, who's telling y'all that wealthy guys are dangerous? They're not dangerous. They have more to lose than these dusties. That's what they tell y'all to keep y'all dating dust. Please. Okay. Look, they trying to keep all the wealthy men for themselves and leave y'all with the dusties. Don't believe that. Dusties are a threat to society. They're a threat to themselves. Mm-hmm. Women flooded the market with free sex, so the value dropped. Well, women allowed dusties to sleep with them for free. So now dusties think that they don't need to put in no work. That's why they became even more dusty. So stop sleeping with these dusties. Only deal with men who are providers. That means they are providing, currently providing. Ugh, good, good. Currently providing. If you're gonna lay down with something, make sure they're currently providing. Ugh. Stop laying down with dust. You know how they say ashes to ashes, dust to dust? When you lay down with dust, what's gonna happen? Exactly. Stop doing it. Dust free era. Okay. I gotta go, y'all. But thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle Princess. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle Sprinkle. You said dust throws off the pH. Yes, go away, Dusties. Why don't y'all go hang around the car wash with a towel and a squeegee and offer to dry people's car off for $1? Okay. At least it's a side hustle. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's better than being on here. I promise you. Because at least you'll come out with more money. Even though it's still dusty, you'll still be making money and doing something better than this. I'm going to see y'all on the next one. Thank y'all, everybody who donated. Thank y'all, everybody who had good questions. I appreciate you guys. Thank y'all for everybody who's going to buy my book and who's already bought it, and all my other books as well. New book out, Sprinkle Sprinkle, just came out yesterday. Y'all been asking me for a new book. It is ready, out there on Amazon, paperback, hard copy, whatever, hard cover. Go get it. Hurry up. so you can get your sprinkle on. If you are a pick-me-sha trying to come out of your pick-me-sha ways, this book will keep you in line. I promise you. You will never look back. You will never date a Dusty again. You will continue on the path to getting this money, and you will never, ever be in that dust-free era. Well, you will never be with a Dusty again, and you will be in your dust-free era. How to live life dust-free. Yes, ma'am. Stay out of dusty areas for, for the time being. Get your look together. Get your level up on, ladies. Get the book, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Don't entertain no dust. Don't listen to no dusty statistics. And keep it moving. Get your money. All right? Stop listening to broke men and taking whatever they're saying seriously. Only a fool does that. Okay, are you a fool? No, you're not. Though why do y'all listening to Dusty's telling y'all who y'all are? Okay. We don't listen to broke men, and we attract rich men. Dust-free era.